Staying with yesterday's business and indeed question time, it's without doubt, as we can see, the highlight of the week at Stormont, an hour and a half of razor-sharp wit and repartee from ministers as members challenge them with incisive questioning, forcing them onto the back foot as they deliver a fatal blow with unforeseen supplementaries. Well, that might have been how it was envisaged, but it doesn't always pan out that way. But that could be about to change, perhaps slightly at least. The Procedures Committee on Inquiry and Assembly Questions, catchy, says it wants to see an improvement, and it is prepared to name and shame. Here's the committee chair, Lord Morrow.
Assembly questions is something that we all have an interest in. They are a tool that every member uses to a greater or lesser extent. And every member has his or her own opinion on questions, as we, the committee, found out when we conducted our survey of members. So it wasn't always an easy task trying to find ways to tackle the issues around questions. There are two types of questions, oral and written, and it seemed to us that it was oral questions that were causing the most disgruntlement among members. It will come as no surprise that the issues identified as causing problems included the length and content of ministerial responses, something that has just been referred to. Members described how frequently they felt the answer did not address the question. The issue of pre-cooked replies were also raised. It sometimes seems as if ministers are prepared to reply that they are going to read out, have prepared a reply, irrespective of what the question is. They have a prepared answer in front of us and they just trot this out. The committee didn't single out any particular minister as being the biggest culprit here. However, don't be guaranteed that we'll not name them in the next report, because the committee are very focused on this, and I must say that all of the committee members are very robust in dealing with these issues. And if they feel that someone is worthy of being named in this particular aspect, then name them we will. And don't take that as a threat, that's a promise.
But it wasn't just ministers who came in for criticism. There were also strong words for members whom he said were underperforming.
The best attendance that we could get was less than a third of the members. Now, they cannot blame the ministers for that. That is the responsibility of members here to be in their place for question time, if they take it seriously. So the highest number we had today was 38 members at any given time, and indeed it was as low as 28. Mr Deputy Speaker, I think my time has run out. There are many other things that I'd like to have said in relation to what Mr Ramsey has said, but we have noted what you have said, and we will take it back, and the committee will look at these issues all again. Thank you.
Thank you. The question is that the motion standing on the order paper be agreed. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Contrary of any no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it.
OK. Well, that was yesterday. And Mark, with me here, gave evidence to Lord Morrow's committee. So he was burying his teeth there, wasn't he?
He was a bit, and talking about, having to end these sort of pre-cooked answers and so on. I think the general point that myself and some of the other journalists based here at Stormont were trying to get across when we gave evidence to that particular inquiry was that, we wanted some more topicality in the questions. There is this whole business of questions having to be tabled long in advance, which sometimes means that they can't then reflect on what's going on. And also, just a bit more spontaneity, because there is no point ministers using question time to make a statement. They have statement times when they have important bits of business to get over, so you don't necessarily want to have a 10-minute long answer. So I think one of the main things that people will see out of this committee is we will see a question time on Stormont Live on Tuesdays. They're going to split the question time invariably on this programme, and indeed elsewhere in the media. The third minister tends to get forgotten about on a Monday, because most journalists sort of take note of the first one. So instead, I think we're going to get a question time which hopefully will provide a spine of the programme for viewers to look at here on Tuesday. OK, the power of the Stormont Live audience. There you are, delivering question time for you on a Tuesday.